And I think okay, there's a technical issue. I don't know if I'm still live or not. Let me quickly double check. Mm, okay, we're having some technical issues that whenever someone wants to join, they need to end the meeting, which is kind of weird. So I'm trying to see if it's all sorted out now. Okay, Lucas is here. Um, okay, I don't know what's going on. Honestly, this is so weird.
Looks like a new fancy feature from Zoom.
I have one.
I mean, it shouldn't happen like that. Hi,
Hey, Bami.
Bami.
I
Okay, I'm
finally.
just sending. How did you log in, Lucas? Because Ace is having the same issue as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna share the link there. It's different link now.
Is it?
I used the same link though, and it worked.
So I think maybe when Maya tried it, did it also mention like meeting
Yeah,
ended?
yeah, it did.
Wow, it's super weird. Sorry about that. We're already in the middle of the meeting until I don't know, Zoom, if you are listening, please. This feature is not working. Um, all right, Anton is here. Hi Anton, welcome back. Um, all right. Lucas, you were giving your update?
Yeah, should I start from the beginning? I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, so we had as usual hiccups in Munich. So basically there was they forgot about us if it comes to the booth. Then the last minute they gave us the booth location, but it was in a not the most not the best location where not all the people from the conference were going. Like basically we were away from the sponsors. But they tried to fix it, so they gave us a booth next to the room where we were supposed to have a conference next day. But then next day they changed the room and they moved us to another room. So it caused a bit of confusion, basically. And I actually figured it out by accident, just checking the agenda.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I'm gonna. I did not yet provide feedback to API Days because I already focused on the booth setup for London.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, learning that they not always remember about us. Now I'm just gonna proactively ping and remind. So yeah, we're gonna have a booth, of course, in London, and I'm already in contact with API Days on it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bami, since you're here, do you wanna give a quick update on the Legos recap and key social stats.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Hi everyone. Uh okay, so I mean there's a lot of people that attended the Lagos conference there. We had an amazing time, and for the recap and the stats, the campaign I created for it was supposed to last like 2 weeks after the conference. That's posting the conference highlights and other other talks, especially ACE's talk from the conference. And majorly the stat for this statistics, we had um okay, yeah, we had four. I'm confused. Okay. So yes, we had great engagement or for the social posts, and that will bring me to the Munich recap also, which is also the same thing. I got some nice content materials from Lucas that we used for the Munich recap as well. I've not seen the talks. Sorry, there is like a sound in the background. There's a construction going on. So I've not seen the talk link for Munich yet, so I've not posted any of those. And for the London speakers, I just wanted to ask if the London speakers have been selected yet, and also when do we start posting for London? And Bengaluru, um, I'm currently working.
Um, Bami,
Yeah, can
I
you hear me?
think, yeah, that will be for marketing updates. From the conference part of it, it was the Lagos recap and the Munich recap content.
Oh, what was
Is
it?
my agenda visible? Maybe. Can you see my screen?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can go on then. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Okay. Speaking on London, as Bami mentioned, so the speakers, they are partly ready. I'm still waiting for one confirmation that needs to be done, but half of them, they are already on the website. So we have 3 speakers and talks confirmed already. I'm still waiting for one more to have them ready. But so far, as Lucas mentioned that he's handling the both side, I'll be handling the conference side of things. So 3 of the speakers have been already confirmed and they are already on the website. Then hopefully by the end of this week, I get to add the fourth one and send all the details to the partners at API Days. Then the major one that we have some updates from Bengaluru, which we need like some sort of discussion. So I spoke with the partners. So the CFP was closed and we received an amazing number of submissions. So, but there is some kind of like updates that we need to figure out, especially from the conference coordination side. So they gave us a dedicated half day, which means 6 talks that are already guaranteed on the agenda. Then they still need to be like some finalization from their side and getting like the sponsor side. So there is still time to add more of these speakers, but then we need to like still be at a neutral ground. So we have 6 slots for us, of which there was a request that 3 of those talks were already accepted, meaning that one came from me, one from Lucas, and one from Fran, leaving us with 3 spots. So the reason why they wanted those 3 selected speakers was because of the diversity and the knowledge that they are bringing from AsyncAPI, especially when it's in Bengaluru. And based on also on the feedback that I got from Naresh, that I think Lucas partly mentioned, or not partly, but mentioned also last week, and he has also given me feedback that we should have one talk, one introductory talk, that needs to give like the audience an overview of what AsyncAPI is all about, of which Fran's talk or either one of me or Fran actually covers that, and also community talk. So that's why we have these three guarantee spots, leaving us with the other three. So when I looked at the draft agenda, we have like 11 talks that are there at the moment. So we have, like I mentioned, three that are guaranteed slots. Then there is another bucket that we want to have the speakers. They need, maybe when they have more slots, they can accommodate them. But so those are the two buckets, actually, the scenarios that we have. We have guaranteed slots. Then if we have speakers that we want to add, if they have slots and space, they will be able to accommodate us. So now the main issue is, how do we select the speakers? Unlike the other CFP with API days, it's easier because I could just pick like the TSC members and the ambassadors and randomly send them anonymously these talks. But with this scenario, everything is public. All the speakers are public. All the talks are public. Yes, for me, there are some speakers that I invited. For instance, one from WSO2 that I would like to see their talk really on the guarantee spots. We have speakers from IBM. I think we have three talks from IBM. One is speaking about Apache. The other one is speaking on different things. We also have a speaker from SAP. These are new speakers that we haven't had from the past conferences that we've had. Then we have community talks. How do we prioritize this? Like, that is the main question now. Like, how do we do this in a fair manner? For me, there are talks that I really want to see on the agenda, but at the same time, how do we do this? Because I do have a deadline that I need to give feedback by the end of the week and early next week. So yeah, that is the dilemma that we are currently sitting with. Um, the flow is for everybody. Mhm.
Just to add to context, like there's still
Mhm.
one big unknown, which is, of course, the money.
Oh yeah. So for the cash, so yes. Yes, and yes. So for the main selected speakers that they want the partners that they want there, so it is sorted out. But then those three main, like I mentioned already, I'm not supposed to be even saying because there will be conflict after this call. So, but yeah, it's kind of like sorted out.
And before I let others speak, why you think it cannot be handled the same way as you handled it before? I mean,
Mhm,
in we like always throughout all these years we wanted like the CFP process cannot be fully transparent, like names cannot be
mhm,
shown, etc., and votes. So we trusted always a selected members of the community, so they could
mhm,
get access to these, review, and decide.
mhm,
Can't you do it the same here? Like, because still there's going to be a lot of conflict of interest. Like,
mhm,
if I'm one of these promoted speakers, then of course there's a purely conflict of interest. Wouldn't it be sufficient to do it the same way? So you pick up few people, people that are locally based in Bangalore, people that are
mhm,
like ambassadors, some TSC members, and you basically
mhm,
ask them like and let them decide in the end. Because like strategically, and also to give context to others at the meeting, like all these years when we do conferences, the goal is to do them for two reasons, like have this opportunity to meet people in person, but also uh, gather knowledge from the community about how they use Async API, etc. So obviously there were some assumptions in the past when choosing CFP, the proposals from CFP, like value, for example, more proposals that come from some end user company so they can share their case study, for example. So of course there were some preferences in the past, and they were handled anyway by this committee that was selecting talks. So again, like after giving all this context, like, don't you think like maybe that's the best way to continue, like you did with Munich? With Munich, you had also a lot of proposals, so you just picked few people. They helped you to vote, to make decisions, and you selected the agenda. So yeah, that's just my view.
Okay. So yeah, I still have that option, but like I said, like this one is quite different because all the talks are public. So anybody who clicks on the CFP or on the website, they can see who and who is submitted. Unlike the other ones whereby it's only me who knows who is who. It's just sending the abstract and the title. But I do get what you mean, like nothing will be fully transparent. So do I still go on that way, the same I did with Munich, or
I mean, of course, you cannot anonymize anymore,
Mhm.
but there are some principles we followed.
Mhm.
That, like you said, like the diversity, the strategic decisions, making sure that we always give space to new people.
Mhm.
We probably should have it documented somewhere. I don't think we ever wrote it down. But like I don't think these rules change. So again, like I'm, for example, happy to go, but I'm happy to go mainly because of personal reasons.
Mhm.
I'd love to meet people from the community based in Bangalore, in India, but it's just my personal goal. I don't have a. If the community thinks that there are much more useful talks on the agenda for the community, then we should choose other talks. Doesn't matter if the partner
Okay.
wants it.
Mhm.
Like,
All
but that's
right.
just my view. Remember, I'm not executive director anymore, so you don't have to listen, and you
Oh
never had
no,
to listen
why?
to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any other thoughts on this?
Uh, I just agree, Lucas. I think it will be um best or why smart. Just follow the laid down process, sort of. Since there's always some people that review, like committee or group of people that review CFPs, so they could just also do the same and vote the best topics that fits for the conference.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. So, all right, I will just download the all the talks and randomly do as I usually do, but this same process anonymously send. Then they pick their top six, then they pick their alternative six. Then whatever final decision, I'll just update on the main conference website, then take it from there. But as I said, hopefully we get more slots to accommodate more people, but we only have guaranteed 6 slots on the agenda. All right. Next is the CFP for Developer Week is out. We'll quickly drop the link. So the CFP is closing on the 7th of November. So please, please, please make sure you share. And the same still applies with the Developer Week folks. They're giving us a guaranteed slot for 4, But the more we submit, the more they can increase, even if it means they give us, if we have like a full day agenda or full day as submissions, they are still willing to give us those slots. So please make sure to share that. I see that we are almost running out of time, so I'm gonna quickly run through this. We need a checklist for in-person events from booth coordination down to, like you said, Lucas, maybe we need to like also document these things. So I think it's something that we need like to open for discussion, like how do we do it? Yeah, is Maya here? Sorry, because of time, I'm just gonna skip.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
do you
mean,
want to quickly share the task for the online conference?
yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. Maya here. So for the online
It
conference,
was sounding very low.
sorry, can you hear me now?
A bit?
Is this still low?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, now,
Yes.
okay. Okay, so hello, everyone. For the online task coordination, I just dropped the link, right? Yeah. Could you go through the link for me too? Sorry, I joined through my phone. I can't share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you see?
yes. Not this. For all the tasks of the online conference.
Didn't I put them in one tab? Okay, let me click here. Um,
It's under to do online conference tasks.
what did you say?
It's online to do online conference tasks from that same link I shared.
Oh, wait, okay.
To do?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Still loading. So yeah, we are almost done with the tasks. A big thank you to our design volunteers. Dave, I can't remember the name of the other volunteers, but we are almost done. And I'm going to mark the tasks as done once I've been able to review them. What else? For the conference support squad, we have not been able to do anything on that yet. The main thing right now is to get all the designs done. Then we can move on to the other session. That's all
All
to
right.
me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Maya. So yeah, the squad can come after the once the design are complete, we just start to share. Then I did have a glance on the CFP submissions. So we have quite a number. So out of those number of CFP, of course, we had like some of AI stuff being submitted, but from the Async API talks, we have like 4 talks already that have been submitted. So any mentor, if you are listening here, mentors, maintainers, encourage your mentees, the people that you work with, to submit CFP. There are benefits to that. I'm sure I had bragging rights in Lagos because my mentees did me proud. So encourage them to come and share their stories because that's why the online conference is there so that we can highlight some of the things that are being done on the community that people don't see. So this is a word out there. I see there is a question, Christine.
Oh, hey Julie. It has nothing so much to do with the conference, but just wanted to just remembered that we were meeting here today, so I was kind of wondering if there was like any like feedback you had from me on how I've been doing as like a triager or something like that.
Okay, so this meeting is mainly like more on not conference, on community working group. So the community builders share different the agenda on this task that they're working on. So currently we are focusing on the conference aspect of things. But if we do have time, we'll go through on the community updates. But I don't think we have time because we are kind of like rushing now. But yeah, I will definitely catch up on the treasure part of the community. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Maya. So I'm gonna include the conference meetup page together with the revisit how we do conferences in 2026 because there's something that came up on the ambassador meeting and it's something that we've been kind of like discussing when I got the feedback for like having one talk, the beginning of the talk, to have like an introductory like session. Then my thing was like, since most of the other venues is half day, so I usually prioritize like have diverse people speaking that haven't spoken without having that session. But from the feedback that I keep on receiving, it's important that we have one of these sessions. Then it made me think, and I even brought it up on the ambassador call, like, how about we go back to how, like, incorporate how we did it in 2023, whereby we have, like, look for one sponsor to sponsor us a venue and have, like, a full day at AsyncAPI conference, something that we did in Singular and IBM, but still also have, like, these partner conferences. So the meetups part came up, then I also mentioned that, okay, we are currently working on that. So is Shreya, if Shreya is also here, she can later also share a update on how that is going. But the main thing is like for 2026, shouldn't we bring back that one part the same way that we brought back the online conference, like at least we bring back, like, in as much we have conference partners, why don't we also look for like one company to sponsor like the full day track for us in API? But also there were concerns that the ambassadors also brought up, especially Hugo, like won't it clash? We need to make sure that it doesn't clash with any major events. Like for instance, API Days London, then we are at the London. Maybe for instance, like IBM decides to sponsor us, like how they did first year, we are there. So yeah, also open to discussion on that.
One addition from
Mhm.
what I see others how they do it, to avoid clashes, we can do like for example in CNCF many
Mhm.
and open source many different organizations do it, which is called co-located event. So for example, when
Mhm.
they do KubeCon Amsterdam, then or you could see them actually when you were in New York for United
Mhm.
Nations. Some of the events were called co-located because they were not part of the main agenda, but some
Mhm.
organizations a day before the conference they had another conference. So it happens a lot at FOSDEM in Brussels. Before FOSDEM, we actually have entire week of different open source events, which are so-called co-located because they know that a lot of people will come to FOSDEM. So they just do more events around it, so they know that people will come also for their event. So we could do this, like we could have one full day just for community in some company office, and then the next day API days, wherever, or developer week or whatever. So that's one of the options that we can also figure out. I mean, have on the table.
Okay. All right. I did promise the ambassadors that I'm gonna open a discussion after I've also brought it up, and thank you for the suggestion, Lucas. So I will open like a full discussion so that we can start discussing now. I mean, as you know, if we are preparing for 2026, we usually start now and have this kind of discussion. So definitely we'll have to prepare for that as well. Because of time, Ace, are you here? We are quickly jumping over to community updates. Ace,
Yeah, I'm
over
here.
to you.
Hey everyone. I'm Ace. I love to turn on my camera, but I'm sorry I couldn't do that today. So if you're not aware, so we eventually concluded the um, mentorship program for 2024. So I'm currently working on a blog post that basically summarizes our experience and everything related to the event. And we should go out, by Friday, hopefully. And I'm also like planning to host like a mini event in 2 weeks where I'm going to like invite most hopefully I get to invite all of the contributors. I'm already reaching out to them, but some might not be able to make it. But hopefully I can get a recording from them and play some of these recordings during this live stream. And the goal of this live stream is to get an insight into the project they work on, and also if we could also like get some mentors to also join this event. Especially I would love to see Anton, a really great guy. So yeah, so that's one of the things I plan on doing once I have this blog post out by Friday. I'm gonna try to publish it before Friday, but I have a draft already, so I'm just like making some final changes. Yeah, so still speaking of the mentorship program. There's also one thing I'm really proud of during this 2024 mentorship program, which is basically the fact that we have an improved project diversity. So these cohorts really showed us the impact of diversifying in project ideas. It helps us understand that non-code related projects can hold equal values in the community as its counterpart, right? So this is something I really want to like also push for next cohort. And also, you see, I've been saying cohorts and cohorts. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some changes. So you know how we used to say, oh, 2023 mentorship program, no 2022 program. So, but for some reason they used to overlap, right? It might be surprising to you that we are in 2025 and I'm still saying 2024 mentorship program, right? So, but because it overlaps, it sort of like creates some confusion in the date. So moving forward, we are not going to be using, 2024. So we're going to be using the word cohorts, cohort 3 and cohort 4 and stuff like that. So we wouldn't have to, have this intertwined confusion happening. So that's like basically what I have for the mentorship program wrap up. Also like so moving forward, which is the next point, which is transitioning to a mentorship model. So this year, not this year, last year, 2024, I'm really confused too. So 2024 mentorship program. So we had some project ideas that had a really simple goal, right? Which is to help, contributors or mentees become maintainers. So we have projects like that, but we have other kind of projects which are really, specific tasks. You just have to do this and do that to like, complete the program, right? So we realized that people, for some reason, used to take advantage of some of these projects like this, right? And for some reason, it makes us, we the organizers feel like, maybe we're just like wasting money, right? To some of these like projects. And then we decided, okay, what would be a better way to, better utilize some of this community money that we're using to like run this program other than investing time and effort into making these mentees, these contributors end up as project maintainers, right? I know you might be like, oh, really? Can there already be a maintainer? But there's a part of maintainership, right? So the goal is not to, one day, take them through this program and they eventually become a maintainer. The goal is to put them onto the path of becoming a maintainer, right? So that's like some new changes that's going to come up. And this year, so this cohort, I don't want to use next year and this year. So this cohort, we are also going to have an official, documentation where the organizers won't have to be, the single source of truth for anything program related. So we're going to have like an official documentation. So if you have questions, anything you need to know about the program and how to participate in it. So I already have a pull request open for that. Oh my God, summary. I'm really sorry. So yeah, I haven't been in a community meeting for a long, so I'm really excited. So yeah, so we have that coming up. So we also like experienced some challenges in Google Summer of Code this year. If you were in the community, you'll see how crazy that was. And we are also like worried, will that happen for this mentorship cohort, right? Or this maintainership cohort. So this is something we are going to, try to tackle to ensure it doesn't happen. So if you don't know, we have an article written about this. I think Maya also like published from the Code of Conduct Committee side of things. So I'm going to share the link also if you want to go through it to see what happened during GSOC this year. Really crazy. So hopefully we already have some countermeasures in place to ensure this doesn't happen during this mentorship program. So I'm going to share the link to the discussion to the blog, so you can read it later if you have time. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. The blog was published yesterday, so you can quickly go. Ace will share the link to the blog. Sorry. Design and website updates, Shreya. Maya, please summarize 1 minute. Everybody 1 minute so that the next agenda can move.
Shreya, are you here to give your
Yes, I'm here. Should I speak or Maya, are you going to?
go on. It's your update.
Okay. So, hi everyone. I think it's been quite a time since I have joined any community meetings, but for now I'll be quick. So, before the website redesign, I just want to give you the updated design. I'm sharing the link for the meetups page. I think the problem last time was that Ace mentioned that the design of the first page and the meetups page was quite similar. So I made some changes to the, I would say, hero section and the why host up meetup section. So anybody having any sorts of I've shared the link on the chat. If anybody has reviews or want any other changes, to let me know. Other than that, I'm sharing the link for GSOC website, sorry, the design that I have created for as under GSOC. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused. Yeah. So, I mean, the designs are like complete and we are just tweaking them a bit. So, still, anybody has any suggestions, because till the project goes on, I think we can make changes to whatever. I mean, you guys feel that something should be changed, but the basic final design, I think it's almost done. So everybody could take a look, and I have moved to the coding phase. For this, I'll be sharing the link for the same in the chats, and you can take a look. And also your feedbacks, they are very valuable to me. So make sure that you guys at least take a look and let me know how do you feel about it. That's all. That's all from my side for now.
Thank you so much, Shreya. Maya, 30 seconds update from you.
Thank you, Shreya. So I'm going to review the meetup page again because leave my comment there on Figma. So yeah, for the design working group, we have an announcement. Finally, we are formalizing the design working group, and I created a discussion a few days ago, so you can take a look at it. And I also employed the TSC members to vote. And if you have any questions regarding them, you can also drop it on the issue in GitHub. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maya. So on the design working group, there is one more thing that I know when we spoke about it, it was earlier in the year. But when it comes to voting, there's been some changes on how we do voting. But yeah, I will explain and share how we now do voting after the whole discussion is done. Then you need to transfer it into an issue, not a discussion, then initialize the voting once the discussion is done. Because I believe like there's still some requirements that need to be met by the design working group members before initialize, especially going through the course first before the voting. So just please remind me once everybody's ready so I can show you how to do the voting. All right. I don't know who came up with the topic for Hacktoberfest. I don't want to know actually. Maybe because you already know my answer, what my answer will be. So I don't know if we have time to discuss it. Actually, we don't have time to discuss it, so I can I skip it?
What would your answer be? What would your answer be, Tuli?
Lucas, you are the one who brought it up. Y'all know where I stand with this whole thing.
So, I mean, I know we're running out of time. So the most important is that I brought it already last time, when some of you could not attend the community meeting. So it's already there, my explanation. So of course I brought it up, and I know that because of GSOC and what happened in Slack and this avalanche of people spamming Slack, we are a bit concerned. But for some repositories, it's important program. Also, we have some free support from DigitalOcean that organizes Hacktoberfest, and they usually ask explicitly organizations that they support financially if they can participate in the Hacktoberfest. But yeah, let's if we have time at the end of the meeting, I can provide more feedback, but also in the community working group, I will mention again and provide the link to the recording where I explain the idea, how we could try to make it still part of the organization, but maybe not the whole organization, just dedicated repositories, basically.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lucas. All right, so July summary is currently in progress. I'm sorry that is gonna take quite some time, but by the end of the week, the draft should be out. So it's gonna be a 3-in-1, Munich, Lagos, and July summary all in one. So that will be it from the community side. Bami, sorry. The floor is yours for marketing updates.
Okay. There's nothing much. The Paris and Developer Week campaign is what is currently going on. And yes, and also for the AsyncAPI London. That's why I thought it was the same it was the same point I was up for conference. So majorly it's just the campaigns that are running for Paris CFP campaigns, the Developer Week and the London conference. Also the webinar initiative, we have some speakers in the pipeline. I also created like a GitHub issue to be dropping updates of the progress of that. First off, we do not have any speaker lineup for August because everybody's on summer break. but we have Timon already confirmed for October 14th, which will be like a week after Bengaluru conference. And we also have Giri, but Giri said he doesn't want to go first, so he probably go for November. But we have not confirmed dates with Giri. Also, Timon is trying to confirm some alignment with his company to know if he can speak openly about the topic he wants to talk about. So when he gives me the update, I'm going to update it also on the GitHub issue. Yes, we have other people in the pipeline as well, Frank and yeah, Frank and Luton. Yeah, we have other people, but they've not confirmed time and date. Again, I'm allowing everybody to chill because it's summer. So yeah, but the first session, I'm looking at having it in September. So if you have anyone, even though if it's Lucas, if you have a cool topic you want to talk about in September, we would love to have you so we can have team on in October. Okay, can everybody still hear me? I'm saying something like, all right. So the next one is the spotlight. I can see already that there are some reviews for the Maya story and also the Ashish story. So I'm also waiting for that to be merged. And also I'm supposed to have a call with Florence and Ace to have their own talk, to their own interview next. But I already have Ugo's story and I'm creating the first draft for it. I should push it before the end of the week for Ugo's story. Uh, and that being said, also I'm also working on the marketing Q2 report. Yeah, and yes, I think that's it quickly.
All right. Maya, are you speaking?
Oh, sorry.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Bami, for the quick update. We have 1 minute. If Lucas, you hear want something, one.
Yeah, just
Yes,
because
you can go ahead.
yeah, I never asked about it, but now when you mentioned this, London and social media and speakers, I think we started this year doing this nice posts about a specific speaker, like with graphics, right? Like a speaker card.
Yes, yes.
Maybe we should align, like it's pretty common with different conferences that the speaker cards are not only used by organizers, but they're also officially shared with the speaker. So they can also take them because they get them officially, so they are aware that they can use them privately on their social medias. So maybe we should coordinate here as well that Bami, whenever you have this speaker card, we could somehow like share them also with this specific speaker and ask them to use it to promote
Well,
their talk and the conference as well.
yes, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And to the question for you, do you know maybe when we will know about the free tickets for London?
Oh yeah, it will have to be next month. But yeah, once I do, I will let everybody know.
Oh, you mean in September? No, next
In
month.
August.
Sorry, it's
Yes,
not August
August.
yet. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Mhm. All right. We have kind of 3 minutes. Is there any topic that I might have left out that we need to address?
Oktoberfest?
Okay, look. Go ahead. 1 minute, please. Don't overdo it.
I mean,
Okay.
unless you have
Oh,
something else to say, then it's fine. But if
No.
okay, so we have 3 minutes then.
No, 1 minute because I'm 1 minute because I know that 1 minute will end up becoming 1 hour, 1 minute 30 seconds. So
Yes,
Maybe
just
if
one.
we could discuss the topic I previously brought up, or maybe that would be suited for next meeting. Your choice, Julie.
What? Sorry. I About the triage?
Yeah, like how I've been doing and stuff like that. I do remember you mentioning that you like giving feedback during like community meetings and whatnot. So
Okay. All right. Lucas, does yours take time before I respond to this?
No, I mean, I can
Okay.
wait. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. I'll try to do this in 1 minute. Okay, so for those who don't know, so we have a new batch of triagers and maintainers in the community repo and in the website. So if you don't officially know, Anton is a maintainer for the community repo, then a triager on the website repo. So basically, what we are currently doing is to equip more maintainers. It's part of the maintainership goals that we have for the community. So in terms of feedback, oh my goodness. So in terms of feedback, for now, we still there's a lot to be set up, Christine. So basically, most of the feedback will be on pull requests. Because I remember when you mentioned, I don't usually have calls unless necessary, but I always love to have any questions or feedback done on community calls so that people get to learn from each other and also grow as a community because we love to do things transparently at Async API. So since you're starting out, I don't have much feedback except like doing the reviews, of which you have been doing a good job at it. So for now, I don't have much that I can say from my end. Yeah, so
thanks.
as time goes on, I will definitely reach out, but most of the feedback will be done on pull requests and like when we have time on also on community calls as well.
Okay.
Awesome. Lucas, 30
Uh,
seconds.
yeah. Yeah. And first of all, it's good that you mentioned it, Christine,
Mhm,
because I also noticed that you're commenting in pull requests. So now I know that I can also give you feedback as a maintainer there. So
mhm,
and yeah, Hacktoberfest. So basically, um, me as a maintainer of the generator, not maintainer in Async API, not TSC member, I'd love to participate in Hacktoberfest for two reasons. I will always have this capacity to help review issues and pull requests. The other one is that in GSOC, I have this maintainership project with Adi, who's doing fantastic job, and I'd love to challenge him with Hacktoberfest, where he as a maintainer trainee will be the first one to engage with Hacktoberfest issues. So what I'm trying to say is that on as an organization, we don't have to do anything big. And in my opinion, we don't even have to do any posts or whatever, but would be good if we can allow individuals like somehow communicate with the community and say like that if there's anyone, any maintainer that would like to participate as mentor in Hacktoberfest, then they should basically follow the Hacktoberfest best practices. So basically add a topic to the GitHub repo. So basically we should, in my opinion, it would be nice if we can leave it open and basically proactively instruct maintainers that if they want to participate, what they should do, how they should communicate it, how to make sure that they're not sharing Slack link. So because I already thought about it a lot, and for example, I I would not share the Slack link upfront. I would, and if I do it, I will only explicitly say join Slack, but don't join other channels other than generator channel. So I know, but again, we should discuss. Would be nice if people give input to this, because
mhm.
it's if of course I'm aware that doesn't matter how much we plan, how much we protect from it, there still can be flood of people spamming. Um, so we must be aware of it, and so yeah, that's what I wanted to bring.
Maybe
Or
you could like put some sort of like GitHub action that prevents like um spammy PRs and pull requests. I mean, spammy pull requests, or like have some sort of log if someone raises an issue that has a little warning, this will be reviewed. I remember um project that I maintained participated in Oktoberfest a year a while back, and we implemented that, and that helped us a lot. And as far as like handling spammy PRs and stuff.
So I'm not concerned about GitHub really. Actually, I'm concerned only about Slack. Because again,
Oh,
yeah, because if I commit myself to Hacktoberfest as a maintainer, I will deal with the spam in GitHub, and I'm not worried because the only person affected will be anyway me, because I'm the maintainer. I have to react to issues and pull requests. What I'm afraid of is that Slack is actually the common ground for all of us, and there might be people, and we have a lot of examples of people that don't read descriptions of channels, and might be that they will um, basically put comments wherever. Hey, I want to be Hacktoberfest or whatever. So and it's basically causing a lot of noise and people muting channels and basically killing the Slack conversations. So yeah, there's a pros and cons, and yeah, I guess that's it, because we are running out of time. It was supposed to be 30 seconds. Sorry.
okay. Thank you so much, Lucas. I mean, I think Ace has more experience in planning Hacktoberfest than, so maybe you can also share like the previous guidelines on how we can do it. But yeah, we can also discuss it on the next meeting and see how best we can do it. Maybe there will be some maintainers who are going to react to it. Yeah, thank you so much. I know it's 5 past, but yeah, let me say let's make up for the lost time that we had during earlier the call when we were trying to reconnect on Zoom. So I'm sorry. But anyways, thank you so much for joining. The next meeting will be on the 12th. And the meeting link, you can start sharing your agenda that you'd like us to discuss for the next call. With that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Sorry for taking up 6 minutes of your time. I hope you can forgive me, but usually we do keep to time in this meeting. So thank you so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week. See you at the same place, same time in 2 weeks. Bye.
Yeah,